This is going to be a push-up variation to try and encourage a little bit more lateral motion. Starting off, it may be a good idea to do this down on your knees if you feel like you're all uncomfortable or have some weakness in the shoulder. So I'm going to use some towels. If you're on carpet, paper plates work really well. I'm going to try and keep my fingers spread nice and wide, almost like a little bit of actively gripping the floor. Okay, so I'm going to start off just showing you on my knees. So big things here, whether I'm on my knees or I'm on my toes, I want to make sure that I control the position of my pelvis so my back is not sagging down, right? Now as I let one towel slide out, this is going to be a challenge. When I want to pull back in, I may see that my shoulder wants to creep up forward because it's going to be hard, and I want to use more of the top of my shoulder to pull that towel in. That's really not what I'm looking for, right? So as that towel slides out, first thing I think about is very lightly pulling my elbow down and in. And I almost think about my fingers turning out a little bit. So I'm pulling more through here as opposed to here, right? And I want to be very careful because the further my arm drifts away, the more of a challenge. And I may get there and not be able to do it and have to resort to this not so great position and put pressure on the top of my shoulder. So you'll see as I do this, I really try and pull that elbow down. As I pull in, my fingers almost turn a little bit outward as I pull in. So I'll do a couple. So that you can see. So I'm going to go to my toes, right? And as this arm slides out, my stationary arm bends. Okay, now as I come out here, same thing. I'm already starting to turn my fingers out a little bit as I pull back in, right? Same thing to this side, my stationary arm bends, this arm goes out, I'm tucking that elbow in and pulling in. This is also not a bad exercise, even to try without an elbow bend. Just coming out, this elbow stays pretty straight. And then I can use this hand, press into the floor, and push the ground away for a little bit of a shoulder blade stabilizing exercise without necessarily going into a full push-up. But ideally, if I can, even if I have to stay on my knees, I let one slide out as my body kind of follows it, and then I pull my elbow down and in as I push myself away all the way back up tall, and then I alternate here, coming out, elbow tucks in. Back up on the toes, same thing. Towel slides out, pull back in, towel slides out, pull back in.